What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 11 of the Fielder's Choice podcast. I am Dan Field. All the way to the left, we got Matt Giblin. And live from Amsterdam, we got Mrs. Angie Santamaro in the middle, 2 a.m.
That's right,
And
2
she's
a.m.
staying awake for her fans of the
Super
podcast.
Dedicated.
Yeah.
Dedicated.
Love it. How is it over there?
Yeah,
It
how
is
much
beautiful.
pot have
That's awesome.
you eaten, smoked?
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
Play the fifth.
That's
Yeah.
the correct answer, always.
So you in the hotel room right now?
Yep, in the hotel room right now.
How's
It's
the
a very
view?
lovely.
You
Oh,
are?
it's gorgeous.
A trooper.
Awesome.
Absolute
We're right
trooper.
across from the central station, so we're kind of like right smack in the middle of everything. It's perfect.
How long are you guys there for?
We will be home Wednesday, so we're here
Awesome.
until Wednesday morning. Yeah.
Awesome.
We
What's
got
the
here
weather
for-
there right now?
I'm gonna say that again.
What's the weather right now?
70s, sunny, beautiful. It was a little rainy today, but even that was like nothing. We just ducked into a cafe and sat under a like umbrella and had cheese plate.
Umbrella, Ella. Nice.
And
It's
chill.
gorgeous.
Very
Love it.
nice.
Hit up those cafes. Hit up as
Oh,
many
yeah.
cafes as you can.
Yeah.
How long was the flight?
So it was 4.5, 5 hours to Iceland. We flew Iceland Air, so about 4.5, 5 hours to Iceland, and then 2.5, 3 hours to Amsterdam from there.
Not bad.
And the way back, it's quicker because the tailwind is behind you. So, but the time difference is 6 hours, which has been quite a shift.
Trip to one of the coasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's-
too long
it's
for me.
gorgeous.
I hate flying.
Nah. Oh, I love
Um,
flying. I'm going somewhere. Like I'm gonna go somewhere.
Yeah,
Awesome.
seeing someplace
Love it.
new.
Yeah.
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 So
And I
much
haven't been
friendlier
here
than-
since my 20s. Yeah.
Oh, you've been before.
you-
Good for you.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, but like my early 20s. So
Not a first timer. So Zach's
No.
living it up, huh?
Zach is living it up. He is. He's on the
mi-
floor right now.
Missing.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think we need a live shot of
No.
that. No.
Say hello to your fan, Zachary.
I'm trying to stay out of the
Wait a minute,
game.
where is it?
Hello. It's probably a good thing
That's
he's
right.
not playing tomorrow for us.
Yes. Although we are going to go see a baseball game tomorrow.
Oh.
We did find a team in Amsterdam called the
Oh.
Amsterdam Pirates.
That's
and
that's his
they're-
team. That's the team he plays
Yep.
on.
That's
Pirates.
yep, and then they are playing a team from San Diego. Go figure. So,
Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
Why not?
Good find.
yeah, why not? So we're going to go check that out tomorrow.
Awesome.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
You'll have to
How-
report back.
I will, absolutely. I'll take some pics and everything.
Yeah, you missed a lot of baseball. We've been umping a whole lot. Big showcase still going on. We do have to get a live.
Yeah, I umped until I left. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to cut you off, but I had
No,
umped
no.
every single day until I left. Walter scheduled me every day.
Yeah, I'm surprised he still hasn't tried scheduling. You'll even.
Well, he did.
Even,
I'm scheduled already for when I get back.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Well, it'll
Why
be
not?
over. It'll be over soon. So
Hmm.
sooner than we think.
Yep.
But I was saying, yeah, we should really get that live ejection counter going because sounds like Gibbs got a couple more ejections to add to the number, our total, whatever it is.
You
Couple
know,
ejections today, Gib.
let me
I think we have-
prefer. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I
What?
feel like, like notches in a bedpost, we need to get a baseball bat and just like notch the baseball bat.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
a couple things
could
to
work.
preferences, right? We don't go into games looking to throw anyone
Correct.
out. It's never. It's not what I want to do. It's not how I ever wanted to be as a player, and it's certainly not what happened today. In the first one, it was a tough one. Now, mind you, guys, we're in games 18, 19 of the marathon 20 game sprint that Dan and I have both done this last week. It's been a lot of ball. It's been a lot of heat. And as I said to the wife, some things got a little mundane. It's hard to, keep focused. But you know what? as the same with you two, we ump in a particular way. Like I give 110% whenever I am on that field, no matter what.
Right.
And the first ejection was pretty simple. The kid was throwing a good game, 3-1 going into the sixth, and kid hit double or triple off him. He proceeded to turn in the between plays and call the kid, asked him what he was looking at, you fat piece of shit. So yeah, he had to go. He had to go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think it was fat ass. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, we can't be calling people fat.
There was just no need for it.
Nope.
The next game you could kind of feel coming, and again, I'll preference this by saying that I was not my best person. You know, I had this happen in, last Sunday, the first game or something. You know, like I think I would have had a little more patience.
Yeah.
In about the top of the third inning, with the away team batting, they had a runner thrown out at second base on a pickoff attempt. And the kid was clearly out. I was in a good position, made a good call. The first base coach didn't agree with it. So as he was going to collect his runner's belongings, he had some things to say. And I told him I had heard enough. I was like, okay, coach, that's good. He kept going. I told him, listen, if you say another word, you're going to get tossed. And he said another word. And I threw him out, basically in front of most of his team in the dugout. It wasn't anything really. I wasn't trying to be dramatic, but anyways. The coach, who was coaching third base at the time, after he had kind of proceeded to go along the third base line, the coach, he crossed over home plate, made his way over to his dugout, and then proceeded to yell at me from about 35 feet away, wondering why or what questioning if I had thrown out his assistant coach. When I didn't answer, that question got a little louder. And like I said, I probably could have handled the situation a little better. I mean, you live and learn, right? But once I had told him that, yes, I had thrown out his assistant coach, he's like, why did you throw him out? Because you made a shitty call? I then told him that he could go and join him.
I think
that's pretty straightforward.
The heat just gets to everyone.
You know, like I said to the director later, I didn't want to do that, but like,
no.
Had I let him got away with it, I'm letting him get away with so much more. You know, there's also I had parents yelling at me too, like. I had one of the dads say, "Okay, you're ejected." Like listen, Grandpa, that's not what I wanted to do. What? Leave your team now here without a coach in the third inning? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do.
And you said this was a consolation game, right?
A consolation game,
which makes it that much. Which makes it
much
better.
And what people don't understand is that how the coaches treat us is how the players are going to treat us, and it is just not setting up a good example for future games at all.
Yep.
And as somebody said to me the other day, right, we are the only objective people on the field. So whether or not you agree with us or not, we have no reason to make a call for anybody.
100%. You know what? And Angela, as I said to Danny a couple times this week, what I am most shocked with is we've had teams today's team was from Toronto. So there were teams from Canada, from West Palm Beach, from a lot of teams from New Jersey, from upstate New York. All of these teams, all of these coaches, I think there was one good coach I think I met the entire time. They all seemed to have attitudes. Their teams were entitled. Maybe not so much the players. The players were usually very polite and kind of played the game hard and the way they should for the most part, you know, like, but, you know, like, yes, I wasn't my best self. Game 20 of a marathon, a week. Very polite. And kind of wish I could go back a little bit, but, it is what it is.
But you didn't, but you know what? No, but you know what though, Gib? Maybe you're right. I'll hear your assessment, but you didn't call anybody a fat ass and you certainly didn't question a coach the way that he questioned you. So in all regards, that's your call, man.
Yeah. I won't lose sleep over it certainly tonight, but I just wish I was seeing more good coaching, being done than otherwise. Because
That's the sad part.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
See, I've had opposite experience in
Yeah.
this
They,
showcase.
they,
I've actually seen coaches getting on their players for not hustling and doing the basic things, which you don't see in like Babe Ruth or even high school sometimes. So my
no.
experience has been a little different in
Wow.
most of these teams.
Have you guys been doing different ages, or it
now it's
doesn't?
been
Ages haven't
mostly
mattered.
this last
Huh?
week. It's been mostly 17, 18 U under this Boston
Cool.
Open. I mean, I think a lot of those teams are playing hard too. Yes, but I saw a lot of smug attitudes this week. D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
There's no excuse for that.
New Jersey, Philly attitudes. But anyway,
But
we are
anyway,
here for Johnny Robles and Carlos Escaño, founders of the South Shore Giants Foundation. They are our special guests this week, and we've got a lot to talk about with them. Gib and I used to be former members of the South Shore Giants, the franchise that they started a while back. We'll hear all about that, but I think it's time to bring in our special guests. What do we think?
let's do it.
Bring 'em
Let's
in.
do it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Mr. John Robles and Carlos Escaño. What is up, guys?
Hello, everybody. How's
What's up,
everybody doing?
boys?
Hello.
Episode 11.
Thank you for
Did-
having us.
Of course, thanks for being on. Didn't realize you guys were gonna be together, but we got you. We got you in there. Boys looking good.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Works
could
for
please, please introduce yourselves for those who may not know you, which I'm
I'm
sure
John
is.
Robles.
And I am Carlos Escano.
Founders of the South Shore Giants Foundation.
Founders of the South Shore Giants Foundation. But before you had the foundation, obviously, you had the South Shore Giants. You
still
guys,
do.
did you guys start that franchise? How did that franchise get started?
I could tell you that real simple, man. It was we were away at Fran McGonagall's wedding for his bachelor party up in Plymouth. It was Fran McGonagall, Mike Nicastro, Danny Gomes, and myself on mushrooms. and we were
How apropos.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
sound-
yeah. We were trying to rebrand. And from being away McGrays and start something new. And at the time, Franny's dad was dealing with cancer, and I guess he had made the Giants organization AAA team or something like that. And I said to Franny, I was like, "Well, why don't we honor your dad with naming the team South Shore Giants?" And that's what started everything. We took it off from there.
Do you
That's
remember what
awesome.
year that was?
Wow, we're talking 14, 15 years ago. I've been playing ball 18. I was with the Grays 4, maybe like 15 years ago, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So it was only the four of you
Okay.
guys that were playing with the Grays, and that kind of formed.
No, we had Franco Totti was around, Eric Bennett, Dan
Bennett,
Hamelos, guys like Andrew Lewis, the old school guy, the old school Grays, basically. And we rebranded. And the rest is history, you know? And
Yeah.
at the beginning, we used Nico. Nico was the face of our franchise. Dan Bowen and Nico, good friends of ours, which we still aren't up to this day now. And, we just took off from there. Started with one team, and the next thing we know, we're a franchise. You know?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of hard work. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of hard
Yeah.
work.
And you've
Takes a
had
village.
It
a
certainly
lot
is.
of different players in and out. Obviously, Gib and I play for the Giants, rocking the Giants jersey.
Those were great years. I call those the glory days.
The glory days.
You know? The glory days. We went to the championship with Gibby in the 28th. Almost won that thing.
We had a great team, man, that year. It was a
Yeah,
lot
we
of
did.
fun. Yeah.
There we did.
You know, and
People
some-
ask me, people ask me why I don't like playing at Adams Field. It's because of that one game.
Oh, right?
That one game.
I was
man.
there actually. I was filming. I think. Yeah, I
That
showed
game,
up
man.
to watch
We were
Gib.
an out away from winning that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know.
The worst.
Yeah. So every time I go to Adams, it's just like bad juju. I
Yeah.
fight to
Yeah.
play at Adams.
Yeah.
I don't agree to it. I play, can we play somewhere else? But being a South Shore organization, the guys don't mind playing there. But I don't like it myself.
Johnny,
You know?
it's funny, like the amount of like people that we talked to over these last couple of weeks, they'll all have like similar stories that they can relate that go back to whatever game or memory it was, that good or bad, those
Yeah.
things. You know what? And you're right. You know what? I would have loved to have won that, right? It would have been absolutely probably one of the highlights of. But even those memories of losing too, dude, how much fun did we have?
Oh, that
And
was.
they're ingrained. They are ingrained and they're everlasting, dude. You know,
Hey,
like
do you remember Dave Joseph's back window getting shattered that game too? You
that's
remember that?
right. Yeah.
I've got my
Remember
window
that?
shattered there.
Remember that
Yeah.
game?
Yeah. A
Hmm.
bunch of people have. Yeah.
So to me, unless you're Quincy Fowler or Braintree Rocky, I don't think anybody likes going to Adams.
Well, I can add that since I've been playing, I never won in Adamsfield, and then last year we have to face the Rockies to eliminate them to go
Yep.
to the final. And believe it or not, Gibling, I brought my Mama Juana.
Oh
I
no.
took a shot in the cup, and I
Hmm.
told it to the home player. I said, "I'm going
Yep,
to take care of this curse."
yep,
Damn
And we
right.
won the game. The only one that we have from there.
yep, yep. Yeah, he
Dude,
did.
I had to bring Sage to Medford last year because our Metro Sox couldn't win there. Like we just couldn't win. Had a beautiful field
Oh.
and just lost every game. You got to do what you got to do, bud. Right?
Yep,
Do you want to
yep.
let people in on the whole Mama Juana? Am I saying that right?
That's his diet. That's his special
That's
diet.
Mama
Mama
Juana.
Juana, chicharron, and rice. That's
Hey,
his Carlos Escaño diet.
it worked for the Red Sox, right?
Forget about the fried
2004.
chicken and tostones.
Yeah, and the fried chicken and tostones too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Now,
mean,
Carlos, a lot of people might not know. This is a drink. It's not. This isn't something you poof
No. That's a,
poof on. Yes,
that's
say
a
it. Yeah.
Dominican bottle. They prepare it with medicinal root.
What's in
They
it?
put in a bottle, different kind of root,
Hmm.
and then so what you do to get it ready is like you put red wine and honey to give it sweet taste, and then you let it for a couple of weeks. You throw that away. You do the same thing, and then the third time you put regular rum and honey, and that's it. And then every time you refill it, and it's even better and better and better. I have the one that I have is like
So it ages as it sits.
Yes, and then it turns into Dominican Viagra. Yes, it
kind of,
does.
kind of.
Yep, yep. Dominican Viagra. Yep,
Oh my
yep,
God.
yep. I've had a couple
Uh,
episodes with it. Come home after drinking that crap. Huh?
earmuffs, Ange.
If
Earmuffs.
it lasts more than 4 hours, go to your local ER.
I thought it was 8 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
No.
You can't.
that's great.
Yeah, that's good stuff. But among all the happy times the South Shore Giants have had recently, you've had some not so fortunate news.
Yes.
Right with the
Yeah.
passing of Jorge Aquino this past year, and
Yep.
then Elvin
Hurtful.
Bautista the year before. Yeah, talk about what those guys meant to you and how difficult it was to
Man,
lose those
for
guys.
me, I can tell you in relation to Georgie, me and Georgie had a lot in common. With my past life that I used to live, and me and Georgie were very similar type of people, and we fight our demons together. And the
Yeah.
loss of him, really hurt me because I saw him doing good. So when he left us, I was just in shock. It took me by surprise when I got that phone call from Jose Carlos, and it was pretty hurtful. Pretty hurtful
Yeah.
because he was a good brother, and I got a lot of good memories with him. And sometimes I feel he's around. He's around, and you can hear
Yeah.
that voice. Hey, Robles, Robles, get up there, hit that ball. Do what you do, Robles. And I just miss him. He was a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
good dude.
I didn't know Jorge as well as I did Elvin, but I played with Elvin down in Cooperstown for that tournament. That was a shock to me. Anytime someone passes that's like our age,
Yeah, Elvin.
who you've played ball with, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
Elvin.
shock.
Listen, Elvin was the type of guy that would drop whatever he was doing to help you. And he did a lot of good things for a lot of people, man. I don't think anybody could ever say that Elvin wasn't there to help.
Yeah.
And the baseball player was a competitor,
Hmm.
Yeah.
resilient, resilient. He always
Be-
wanted the ball, never wanted to come
Beast.
out of a game.
Hmm.
You know, he's just a great individual to be around, great energy, and they're both very missed by all of us.
Yeah.
But
I,
we plan their honor, and we
I
do
know
our
you
best
you
to.
you got the Bautista jersey in
Yeah,
the
got the
back
Yeah,
there.
we
Bautista
got
and the
we got
Georgie,
both.
both of them.
Both.
Oh
Oh, there
yeah.
they are.
Both of
Yep.
them.
As
Yeah.
you can see
Yeah.
them right there to the side.
Yep.
I bring them to every game,
Yep.
and we represent them. They're gone, but never forgotten.
Hmm.
Just like any other brother, any giant brother that would leave us.
Yep.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
when Elvis passed away, that day I was on my way to the DR
That was
to
in
split
Florida.
the donation.
Yeah,
Hmm.
With a shipment?
So
we were both
Wow.
away when Elvin the day Elvin
I
passed.
was no, I when Elvis passed, I was driving to the airport.
And I was driving from Miami to Fort Myers to play in a tournament.
Then when Jose called me, I thought that he was calling me because he knew I was traveling.
Hmm.
So I answered happy, like on my way to the airport to get this done. And then so in the way he talked to me, it was so sad. Like when he told me that the only thing that give me the power to continue, it was what we were doing, giving those donations to the kids that give us more strength
Yeah.
and more faith and just to keep going. And then remembering is something like I didn't get to know him, like Robles, for example. They grew up together, but
Me and Elvin go way back.
in those many years that we get together, it was like we've been together forever.
And for me, when I got the news, I'm always gonna be grateful to one individual. That is Patrick Averill, Dirty Patty, because he was with me on that trip to Fort Myers, and he was the one taking care of me the whole time when I got there, because I was out of it. I was
That's a good
just
dude.
distraught, and the old me being distraught meant a lot of Miller Lite, a lot of what I like to do back in the day,
Yep.
and Dirty just made sure that I was controlling myself, kept me
Yeah.
in check because we were there to play baseball. We went to Roy Hobbs. He's just like, yo, this is not the place to make an ass out of yourself. Make an ass out of yourself when you get home.
Right.
And he
Right.
was my roommate, and he made sure that I go to bed every night. And I'd sneak out and do other stupid shit. But I'm always gonna be grateful to Dirty Patty for that. You know. And as a matter of fact, he called me the other day and says to me, "Hey, I want to go to Cooperstown. I already got 15, 16 guys. How do you say no to Dirty Patty?" I said, "Hey, no problem. Somebody's gonna lose playing time. I don't care. you know." Even though he's 100 years old, I'm still gonna put him over there at second base.
That's right.
You know?
Good juju.
That's how much I love
saw,
Dirty Pat.
I saw him at the Bananas game.
Hmm.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yeah. He came
Oh.
Yeah,
over
he
to
was
say
there.
hello
Yeah.
to Brett. Yeah.
Tell you
Yeah.
what, Johnny, you've created a strong family, man. The
Mhm.
guys take care of each other. They look after each other. They care
Yes, we
about
do.
each other, and it's not just hearsay. Like it's what you guys do, and it helps when you're going through these times that you have. I think that's part of my wife's biggest issues right now. She doesn't have that big kind of social group that we're fortunate to have, like,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Johnny, like,
Yeah.
we all have our teams and the guys but it takes a leader and guys to keep that ship running, and you've built a pretty strong one, and
Well,
guys should be real proud of that.
I thank you for that, but I can't take credit for it all, man. There's guys that have been around here before me that have taught me so much. One of those guys is Eric Bennett. I was with Bennett today, and we were just talking about stuff, and he's still up to this day, still there for me, still trying to be the big brother that he's been all these years to me.
Papa
You
Bear,
know?
he's the best, man.
Oh yeah, dude,
One
he's
of the
still
best
he's
teammates
still
I've ever
raking
had.
too, man.
Of
Me
course
and
he
him played
is.
together on 4 teams this year, and it's been fun the whole year so far, man. being
Yeah.
around them. I do miss drinking with them though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those are good times, you know.
Yeah.
Good
But
stuff.
I can't tell you guys that I've done it alone, man. It takes a village to build this, and every year somebody steps up and does something for everybody. And I'm grateful. I know that if my time was that I had to move out of Massachusetts or something like that, and I couldn't be a part of this here, I know it's in great hands because we've picked up a
Yeah.
bunch
Oh,
of
look at that.
leaders
That's
that
great.
step up.
Good
You know
shot back when Gibby
that
was
was those
on the
those are
team.
great nights, man. Those are
Oh
the good
Man.
yeah.
old days.
That is Coletta.
Yep. Oh
Coletta,
man.
Yep.
That?
Coletta, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Johnny,
Yeah.
what's
Oh wow, look
amazing,
at all those guys. They look so young.
right?
Yep. Bunch of
Johnny,
babies.
Johnny,
Yeah.
what's amazing about that team is so many guys. Yeah, look at, is that Georgie in the back too?
Yep. Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those are good
Uh,
days, man.
there were so many games that so many of us just hung out afterwards and just sat, had beers, hung out, like got to know each other. Like that does not happen on every team. Like
No.
there are
No.
a few, and I know who they are. We don't have to go into it, but I mean, man, we got to know each other so well, man. We had a lot of fun, both
Yeah.
on the
Yep.
field and off. Like, yeah, and you're right. Like, guys would show up for if somebody had something going on, or somebody's parent passed away. Like,
Yep.
guys were
Yep.
there. Like,
Yep.
and it
Yep.
is. It does take a village, but not every team has that, and not every team wants that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just you know what you hit a good topic there, and I do my best to try to tell the guys, especially when we pick up somebody new, that we're like a family, and if you indulge in drinking beer and you like a little la la, you found the right place.
Mama Joanna.
Yeah, and
What? No, that's bad.
yeah,
Don't do
you
that.
found the right place, and we like to have fun after the game, win or lose. My always thing is, guys, I don't care win or lose, as long as we're competing, it's all that matters. The rest falls in
But
place.
and
You
then
know?
from this like phenomenal family, right? You created this phenomenal foundation,
Yes,
right? So
yes,
I mean, so from this like just a beautiful base of men
Good
just
guys.
you right, I was
yep,
gonna say just I didn't know where I was going with that. Thank you, Gib. Right, but like good guys doing good things together, kind of creating this family. You
yep,
all then brought that love of baseball back home. So, like,
yes.
tell us what it was like when you kind of were asked, right, just to find 100 bats
Oh
to
my
bring
God!
back.
Look, I'm gonna take my hat
Like,
off, scratch my
tell us what
head.
that was like to hear this ask,
Oh my God!
and
Listen,
then create this amazing foundation that we're actually here to talk about.
listen. I'm gonna take my hat off for that because I was going through some real rough times. I just lost my dad, and it'd been 2 years already, and I was still drinking myself silly, and I was just hurt. And
Mhm.
I was working at Boston Building Resources, which is a nonprofit foundation that helps homeowners get building materials. And the executive director, I mean, he kept me around for many years. I should have been fired many times. And he kept me around. And he said to me one day, he goes, Mr. Baseball, we got a donation of all these bats, and I need you to go pick them up and figure out what you're going to do with them. Or else don't come back. Man, it was basically him telling me, cut the crap, get your life together. You're a good guy. Figure out what to do. And I found around the Reagan League on the way home with those bats. And I knew somebody there, and the rest is history. I was able to donate all those bats to them, and the
Wow.
light bulb lit after that. And I called Franco Tati right away. Frankie's like the brain behind everything we do, be honest with you. I may come up with an idea, but Frankie, you call Frankie, and Frankie perfects the idea and gets it done.
What's in
And I said to
action?
Frankie, this is a perfect way to honor my dad. This is a perfect way
Oh.
for me to get my stuff together and,
Mhm.
move forward and do something right and do something that we could all do together and not just be a baseball franchise.
Mhm.
Do something positive like my father had taught me. See, my father always said to me, the kids were the biggest asset in the world. And if us as men and women didn't realize that, there was a problem. And kids in need, kids with not in need, just a kid, period. It's always a good thing as an adult to do the right thing for a kid.
100%.
And that's the whole concept behind the foundation, you know?
Mhm.
And that's how it all got started. It was basically a bunch of brothers trying to save my life because I was heading down a bad road. And Carlos Escaño was part of that. Jose Aquino, Scott Isaacs, Gibby,
Hmm.
Franco Totti was the leader of that. And guys like Kevin O'Leary came along too with that. And these guys were just concerned about my health and my well-being and what direction I was going. And the
Hmm.
foundation is really what changed my life around, to be honest with you, along with the franchise. And I couldn't have done it without these brothers behind me. And I get a
Wow.
little emotional talking about it
Yeah.
because those
No.
were rough days. But
Hmm.
here I am, and I'm happy with life right now. I've gone through hell and back, and I'm still standing. As my father would say, you're still alive. And that's
That's
what I wake
wonderful.
up
Yeah.
to every day, and I think about that I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Stronger for it.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, I try to be,
Hmm. Hmm.
Johnny,
especially,
You are.
you
I
guys know my story. You guys all know how I used to be after games and who I am now. So very happy with the way my life has turned out to where it's at right now.
Hmm.
Johnny, I lost my dad at a young age. We kind of
Yeah,
bonded over a
yeah, we
lot of
talked
those
about this.
things.
Me and you've talked about this a lot.
Yeah, and like you said, you mentioned, you starting the foundation in honor of your father. Can you speak a little more about how his memory kind of guides, what the foundation is about and what you guys do?
Well, when my father listen, the lesson I learned from my father was on Christmas Eve. I was down in Guatemala. I was on the wrong side of the road doing things with my life I shouldn't have been doing. And my father knew that because my father wasn't dumb. And my father said to me, he's like, sooner or later you got to get your show together and get your stuff together and do the right thing. And I think I'm going to teach you a lesson today. My father would give away toys on Christmas Eve to all the kids in his community. And that's what he did every Christmas Eve. And what my dad would do, he'd grab the guy that was out there drinking the most or doing whatever they were doing, and he dressed them up as Santa Claus to teach them this is about the kids, not about you. And guess who ended up being Santa Claus that year? Yours truly, because he was drinking from like 10 a.m. in the morning. So my dad said, "Oh, you're gonna learn to be Santa Claus." I didn't learn that lesson that day, but later on in time, after he left, I figured it out what he was trying to teach me, and that was
He
my father.
planted a seed. He planted a
Yes,
seed.
yes,
And
and I'll never be able to grow into those feet, into those shoes, because they're big shoes to fill. But I've tried, and basically, it's all about trying to honor his legacy and trying to build my own legacy. Which
Mhm.
like my father would say, if I can do this, you can do better. And that's what my father would always say. So that all goes back to my old man.
I think he'd be proud, Johnny.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
Mhm.
There's not a day that doesn't go by when I don't think about the old man. Because I don't know if I've ever said this publicly, but my dad didn't raise me. Me and my dad became friends at the age of 21. Even though we lived in the same neighborhood, I came from a broken home. And when parents get involved in a child's life like that and advise a child not to be part of the other, but it's the worst thing you can do to a child. I had to deal with that, and I had to listen to my mother, unfortunately. But my dad did the right thing when I was a grown adult. Came looking for me and laid the law down. Said, "Listen, this is what happened. I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to be your father. If I can't be your father, I at least want to be your friend." And he became my best friend. I mean,
Wow.
after that, I was consistently going to Guatemala on Christmas to be with him. So the relationship was built, and I learned a lot in that time, a lot from him.
Wow.
Work ethic, giving back to community, sports. My dad was always building soccer clubs. He ran soccer clubs here in Boston while he was here. And my dad always believed in having a good time with whatever he was doing. And if that meant having a couple beers, that meant popping out a grill,
Mhm.
cooking some steaks. That's what he was all about. And, I picked that up from him. You know, that's my
Mhm.
dad.
Did he
That's
play ball at all? Was he a
my
ball
dad.
player?
No,
Yeah,
no, he wasn't a baseball, but he was a
Mhm.
great. He's a pretty good soccer player.
soccer player.
Yeah, yeah. My grandmother didn't want me playing soccer because I'm an American born, first born Guatemalan, and she says he's in America. My grandma would say to my dad, "He's in America. He's not going to be a soccer player. Soccer didn't take you anywhere. This boy's going somewhere with baseball, and he's good at it. So you don't bring a soccer ball around him." And My dad tried to give me a soccer ball for Christmas one time, and my grandmother stabbed the thing with a knife and gave it back to him.
Grandma was serious.
Wow.
Grandma was no joke, you know. She was no joke back then. So I'm also
Most,
thankful to my
most
grandmother
grandmas
because
aren't.
she's the one that supported my baseball as a kid and got me in little league, and the rest is history. You know.
Burnsy, my 45 plus teammate. So Carlos, at what point did you first get involved with the foundation?
Well, first of all, when I met Robles in 2013, it was in his birthday party.
At Vince's
Where?
And then
nightclub.
Where?
the
Where?
Vince's nightclub. My old
Vincent's.
It's
soccer
like,
club. I'd be there every Friday night.
oh boy.
a friend of his invited me to the party, and then we met over there. His birthday, we made a good chemistry immediately. By that time, I was just playing some slow pitch softball, and then he told me, "No, you should be playing baseball for me." So we get it, and he invited me to the teams, and
And he lived in Watertown.
it was yeah. And then the first game it was in Watertown, which we were living over there. It was 2 blocks from the house. That was easy. Then I said, like, "Wow, I've been without playing baseball for over 12, 13 years, but I'm pretty good at it. And I'm a good softball player. That's what I was playing all these years. So I did it good. And that's when everything started. So at the end of the season, I saw like a bunch of players, they give up their equipment, use equipment, things like that. And then I know Robles and his cousin, they were sending it back to Aswa in the south side of the DR. And then I said, like, well, I can do that too because I know a lot of guys, a lot of leagues over there that they need. So I start collecting small things, and then Robles immediately he started helping me too. And then the first time I sent it was just $1.
Yeah, I remember that.
But next year, the year next, uh, we sent two, paying with our
Mhm.
money and everything. And
Yeah.
then after that, I start posting the pictures, and everybody was in. And then it came Otari, Isaacs, Aquino, the rest of
O'Leary.
the
O'Leary, yeah.
O'Leary, everybody. They saw that it was a good cause, and then that's when, like by the third year, then everything gets serious because we have a Facebook
Yeah.
page and everything.
And Frankie turned us into a nonprofit. Frankie, big credit to Franco Totti, who's the
Mhm.
president of
All the
this,
way.
all the way,
Mhm.
man, because he's the one that turned us into
Daniel
a
LaRusso.
nonprofit. Yep, he did all the work, and like I said to you, Frankie and me are real tight, just like me and Carlos are, and I can't thank Frankie enough for everything he does for us. Up
No,
to this
no.
day.
Carlos,
You
didn't
know,
you
he's
have like minor league experience? Didn't you play at the minor league
Yes.
level? Yeah.
Yes. Actually I played in the minors with the Padres for over 3 years.
that was like 40
Crazy.
years
That's
ago though,
awesome.
because he's 65 now, so you know.
That you see that he keeps saying that, and then
It's
Always.
the
legit.
people
Yeah.
start believing in him. They approach to me and ask me.
People really think he's 65.
You
I
told me that
remember
last year. I was like, wait a minute. No way.
last year. I don't know if you were at the field, and then Mike Terrio approached to me like he went to the dugout. I was putting my uniform. I said, "It's for real that you're 65." Oh,
Yeah,
man.
because I was doing the live stream with Terrio, and we talked
Yeah,
about it on
and
the
then
live stream.
I was after Terrio left the dugout. I was laughing because what Robles is doing to me, and then
Oh
he's
my
the real
god.
older guy.
Hey, Gibby, you missed it. You missed it over Walpole. I don't, Matty. I don't know if you know what was going on between me and him over that Walpole game. He wanted to kill me. You know what I did to him? I hit his mama Juana.
Oh, bad.
That boy was going
That's like
crazy.
messing with
Uh-oh.
Jobu's. That's like messing with
Yeah,
Jobu's
that's right.
rum.
You don't mess with
Oh
Jobu's
man,
rum.
he wanted to kill me.
So what happened is like I take the marijuana to the field and I have a sip every time I'm going to base. That's my thing. And then,
Dude,
so
man,
I was
Carlos, it
warming up,
works.
swinging, and then I forgot that I didn't took my sip. So I run to the dugout to get it, and I was looking everywhere and behind the bench, underneath of the benches, and behind the backs and everything. And then Aquino told me like Robles hide it from you. I wanted to kill him so bad.
Hey, but that's
Mm-mm.
when he hit that. That's when he hit that scorching
And
double.
then, well,
that
Dan, you were there that day.
that's the only
Is
video
that?
I got from the game.
Yep.
I was in Ohio for
Yep.
some family, but they sent me that video asking me if it was fair or foul.
Oh, it's fair. Oh, it's fair.
I'm
No,
sure it
that
was.
was not the
Yeah.
chat. That was the Monday night. The one that he says is the Thursday same week, and then I hit a double in the gap because when I stand up at the home plate, I thought that the ball it was Robles' head. I want to crush it.
I was coaching first.
Sitting around out
He
here
was
with
so
this
pissed.
group.
Don't, hey,
Right,
It's
right.
very bad
Exactly.
to steal
don't ever
children's
hide this
phone.
man's marijuana. He would try to kill you with a baseball.
It's very bad.
We've talked
Steal
about this
Jobu's rum.
before. Baseball is one of the most superstitious sports, I think, out there. If
Yeah. Well,
anything.
so I play with the Padres in the minors, in the summer leagues in the DR. I never made it past to that level, but it was for some direction, things like that. They changed all coaches, managers, and everything, and that was a kind of difficult thing.
Mm,
I was ready. They were like ready to travel to play in the rookie league, but things happen, so I just move on,
mhm,
try to pass my knowledge to the kids
Mhm.
because thank God at least I learned a lot from baseball more than this. I love this, so I enjoy being in the field, helping
mhm,
or playing or anything, but just being there is like to be home.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? And you know
I-
one of the things I respect about him is that he found himself in a bad situation when he didn't make it to the majors and he had to come back home. He still ended up going to college. You got to respect that.
Yeah.
Back in the
Absolutely.
Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
you know, and I've
Absolutely.
always wanted
Absolutely.
to applaud him for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's one of the things that I have a lot of respect for Carlos for. You know what I mean? He didn't give up on
Absolutely.
his life. You know, found
Amazing.
himself. You know, he trained all his life to try to make it there, and things didn't work out. He didn't give
Yeah,
up. You know,
Yep.
everything happens for a reason. I always say too in life. You know.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I said it before. Like a lot of times, guys who play at that level, and then they stop playing for whatever reason. They just quit. They just quit baseball. They can't play like the amateur level anymore. Once they've been at that level, they just for whatever reason can't scoop to playing men's league baseball. Just because maybe it just brings up a constant reminder that you know they didn't get where they wanted to be. But yeah, I couldn't imagine giving up
Oh,
baseball. At
I
least
can't
not
imagine a life
yet.
without baseball in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the point? I don't know.
Not this life.
No, yeah, not this life for sure. But something you said was interesting. So it all started with this one donation of these 100 bats, and
Yes.
then has just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And so now it's, I think, 18 programs, is that right, in 2 different countries that you are supplying with baseball equipment? I mean,
Yes. At the moment we are. Yep.
so so talk to us more about like where are you getting donations? How is it sustaining? And then talk to
Yep.
us about how big it grew and how that happened.
Okay. I'll deal with the part of the donations part, and I'll let Carlos
Okay.
explain the other half of it.
Okay.
I basically play in as many leagues as I can be accepted in, because I'm not the
Okay.
greatest baseball player in the world. And basically, what I do is I just try to put the word out there to people. You know, I tell them, listen, I'm part of this foundation and I'm here to help kids. And at the end of the year, if you can help me out with any baseball equipment, I'd appreciate it. And I'm pretty good at being social, as you guys know. And, you know, and Carlos part, I'll let him explain that part. You know.
Well, first of all, it's over 25 different. I could say more than 30 leagues, but the thing is, like every year we're trying to help somebody else that might need it more than one of
Others.
the
Yep.
one we already donate and things
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
I try to split like everybody have something. And
Yeah.
then the way that I do it, just to make sure that goes to the right kids, to the right leagues and programs, is I try to connect with them so they can send me pictures, videos. Normally, the fields over there they are really
Mhm.
bad. They take a jar, they make a field to practice at least, and then I start talking with them when I have information that I am sure they need it. And then I make a list when we have the plan to travel a date or something. I don't tell them like I'm going there before I don't have a flight ticket. Then the first thing I tell them is like we are a group of guys doing this from the bottom of our heart. We don't deal with politics or
Mhm.
anything else besides us. We don't want to, I don't want to go to a field to do some donations and find a politic promotion or
Mhm.
anything,
Mhm.
Sure,
because
sure.
immediately I stop it and I go because I don't want to deal with thief. That's all about.
Mhm.
Like if
Mhm.
you
And
uh,
corruption.
Yeah. Right.
there's been
Yeah, that's
a
that's a
lot
good
of
point.
people that they are projecting political things. They approach to me, but they are trying to take advantage. And
Mhm.
I know my country, and also that's why I try to go myself to everywhere. It doesn't matter how far I have to go. I have my car over there. I fill it up
Yep.
and I drive over there. And like one of my biggest wishes is that one day we can bring the whole thing over there, split donations, play a couple
Mhm.
of games. But the most important is that everybody in the team, the our supporters and everyone feel what I feel when I see those smile on the kids when they get
Yes.
something.
It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
this
I
is
hear.
more it's
Yeah,
priceless.
and we got a
Yeah,
Mhm.
bunch of
But
pictures
whatever
that
else is Mastercard.
It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
And I've been down there for
oops.
a couple drop offs with
Let me
him,
get rid of
and
this.
it's changed my life.
How many do you do a year? Do you do
We go once a year. We
once a
do,
year?
yeah, once a year. I want to say something about Carlos.
Wow.
Carlos doesn't ask for a cent when it comes to his
Wow.
plane ticket, when it comes to his expenses, when it comes to the gas that he has to use while he's down there.
Wow.
Everything comes out of his pocket.
Amazing.
The only time that we ask for money in regards to our foundation through fundraisers is just to pay for the boxes to get there. That's the
Mhm.
only reason we need money. I mean,
and
everything
John
else
and
we
Johnny,
put in
like
ourselves.
Johnny, like how much are like boxes costing per se,
Carlos can answer that question
Uh,
because he's the one that deals with all that.
this
roughly?
year, this year we send 15 boxes. It worth 2,250,
Wow.
and that is
Wow.
because the
That's not
person the
that's not chunk change, bud.
No, but
yes,
we get the support. We're
and that
grateful for it.
that is
Huh?
that is because the shipping company we have been sending with the same company like for 4 years
Yeah, four
now,
years now. Yeah.
and they are giving us a little discount because they have to pay a lot of taxes to
Right.
for the
Right.
Sure,
container and
sure.
everything, and that's
Right.
their
But
business.
that's yeah, they got to make
But
money
we
too.
we take any discount that we can.
Yeah.
I fight it with them. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
uh,
I'm sure
even
you.
this
Yeah,
year, I talked to the guy, the owner, and he said, "Show a ticket, a bill from last year and everything." So I was looking for the bill, and the one that I found it was like 3 years ago. so the price was way cheaper.
Right
When
there.
the guy came in the truck, I showed that he called immediately, and then he said no, and then but the guy understood like, hey, I need your help now because we are so short, and whatever you can do, like every time I don't call anybody else, I just call you immediately because
Hmm.
you have been here uh 3 4 years. You know where to come. Uh we don't know personal, but in business we have been for 4 years.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
Got
And
a
then the
strong
most
relationship with them.
important, the
Yeah.
discount is most because instead of sending boxes to everywhere, the boxes goes to my parents' house. We have a big space over there,
Right.
so
Somewhere
they
safe where you know they're
Yes,
going.
yes,
Right.
yes.
like they
Hmm.
go just to one place, all boxes,
Hmm.
and then that's when
And then
we get the discount.
you
Normally,
go.
I'm supposed to go down there and help. I'm supposed to go down there and help him, but lately, I haven't had time because I've been switching jobs. So he goes down there and
Hmm.
does this all by himself, and
Wow.
that's a
I,
lot of
Carlos,
work,
that's
man.
amazing.
I was gonna
He
say, Carlos, it's a lot
he's the
of.
superhero here, not me.
It sounds like you do a lot of like homework to try to kind of figure out like where these things are going. Like the DR isn't a small place either. Like it sounded like you're doing your homework to find out like what communities need it.
Yes.
Like you don't want to deal with like the politics of it, which I totally
Hmm.
get. You know,
Hmm.
it's kind of a two part question too, buddy. Is like I know you guys are doing this out of the love of your heart too, but some of those expenses you got to think about paying for yourself too. Like those things aren't cheap.
No, they're
Like
not, man.
flights
But
down to the DR and stuff, and
no,
at least
Yes.
gas money. Like some of
no.
this stuff can be explained too
Well,
as
And
your expenses,
believe
but
me,
hey,
the gas over there,
he's driving all over the country.
right,
my
Wow.
yeah,
car, every time I fill it over there, the gas is so expensive. It's like a
Mm.
$100 to fill my tank, which
Wow.
here is like 45.
Yeah.
And then
Wow. And wait.
the way I communicate with the leagues is like, when you make a donation to those leagues, you met the coaches and things like that. And like, isn't they are different in everywhere? Like, they can connect you with somebody else.
sure,
It's a big
But
network.
my
yeah,
first word is just make sure if you recommend me somebody before giving my information, just make sure that they really need it because
right. You don't want to
that's
waste your
why
time.
Hmm.
I go over
Right.
there to do it myself. Is because as there are so many good people, there are so bad people that they are trying to take advantage of it.
This is true.
Uh, I have a couple of places that I make donations, and
You
as
should
soon
know.
as I hear a rumor that they are selling it, I don't ask them. I just block it immediately.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's the way we are.
Yeah, listen, guys. I also want to take the time to say, I want to give a big shout out to Felix Villalobos. Villalobos has also stepped in to help out how Carlos does. He
Yes.
he started this year with us. Then he came to my house, grabbed all the equipment, shipped it there on his own, and did exactly what Carlos does.
Wow.
And
Amazing.
It's
Felix is
awesome.
another silent person in this foundation now.
Felix is the man.
Yeah,
Felix is
he's a good
awesome.
guy. Yeah, yeah, he's a real good guy. I just want to give kudos to him too because he did help us this year too with a couple
Got
stops.
guys, like, so what kind of like fundraising are you doing to at least get funds for at least like shipping costs and stuff like that?
Facebook, I can tell you more about that. Facebook is our biggest help. Birthdays. When any giant has a birthday, we ask them to do a fundraiser on their Facebook.
That's
Um,
awesome.
we do a lot of through email. Me talking to people on my baseball teams, my organizations that I play out of the Giants organization.
So if
Like
people
I'm.
want to find you on Facebook, is it just South Shore Giants Foundation and that's how they can
Yes,
find you? Okay.
yes, ma'am. And we also have a website,
Yep.
SouthShoreGiantsFoundation.com. And we have business cards and I pass them out to people, and it's just networking. It's me being trying to be who I am and
Hmm.
telling people, listen, this is where my passion in my life is leading me to, and this is what I'd like to do. This is where my heart is at. Any help is appreciated, and we've been lucky. Been lucky that people have shown us the support. You know, there's a couple out there that stand out more than others, and one of them is Mike Powers.
Hmm.
The other one is Jim DiMichele. I know you guys know Jimmy
Yep.
DiMichele,
Yep.
plays for the
Hmm.
Sea Dogs.
Yeah.
Yep. Played
Man, he
against them last
him and the
week.
town of Sudbury have been very, very good to us.
Saugus.
Wonderful.
Yep.
So like that was Johnny. That was going to be my the other part of my question to you is like sometimes, especially with like baseball equipment, is like I remember I gave you guys a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah,
when
you
Wesley
did.
was closing, right? But
Yeah,
then
you
like
did.
once I give it to you, then like I don't have it anymore. Like those repeat customers, which are so important, like you said.
Yep.
But how do you maintain that like sustainability, like getting donations from guys like
Well,
consistently, right?
well, what I try to do is I try to any league I haven't played in yet, I try to branch out there one way or another.
Sure.
And just being playing in multiple leagues is what's helping me get donations. Believe it or not, when I join another work environment, that helps me too. Like
Mm.
I go to my like I just started a job out here in Leominster, and this is a third party company that works with National Grid. I'm talking to all my coworkers, talking to my bosses, talking to their board, and Carlos has his job
Sure.
supporting us. So it's just networking and being honest with people and telling people we're doing this out of our heart. All we need is
Mhm.
help getting these boxes there. And in regards to the donations, man, I try to talk to as many little leagues as I can
Mhm. Mhm.
because that's where the heart of our donations come from. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
the little leagues, the Babe Ruths, the
Mhm.
all those leagues, anything that has to deal with children, that helps us out. And also the batting cages. We've gotten
Mm.
support from batting cages. And we try to go to as many batting cages as we can to work out. And we meet the owners and we tell them this is what we do, and people have supported us. So yeah, it takes a lot of work, Gib, but it's satisfying. And
Yep.
also God gave me a skill and I used it for other things before. I'm using
Mm.
it for good now.
The
You know what I'm
gift of
saying?
gab.
Mhm.
Dude.
You guys know who I am.
Yeah,
And,
dude.
You know?
and also, we want to thank also Brett Rudy
Yeah, Brett Rudy's been a great help too, man.
because he have a lot of connections, people that wants to
Yes.
donate immediately. He passed our information, and he connected us with the Steve
Steve
Pinder,
Pinder. Steve
Pinder
Pinder, rest
Steve
in
Pinner,
peace.
from the
right?
Yeah.
Roger Clemens
Yeah.
Foundation.
Roberto Clemente
Yep.
Foundation,
Yeah.
Well,
and then he helped us a lot. This is sadly,
he's gone now.
uh,
Wait, I'm sorry. Who
I
was
think
it?
Steve Pinder, the Hollow, the
he,
used to
Oh,
he
work
was
for Hall
I
of
thought it was
Fame.
Steve Pinner that you were saying.
no,
No,
no, Pinder.
Pinder.
He was
Oh,
Fender.
located like in Texas, in Dallas, somewhere over
In
there.
Cooperstown. He ran the Hall of Fame.
And
oh,
then he sent me an email like 2 days before, like there was some donations.
On the
Uh,
Woo Sox, remember?
yes,
Yeah.
he wanted to go to get it and things like that. He said that he was going to send me more information about it, and then 2 days ago I saw on Facebook like he passed away. Like,
Oh.
Yeah, it was
hmm.
hard, man.
wow, it's so
Pinder,
terrible when
Pinder
you're
was
talking to somebody
he
and
was a,
then the day after
yeah.
Yeah.
it's
He
my
was a
God.
silent donor. He didn't want credit for anything, and
Mm.
this guy ran the Baseball National Hall of Fame up in Cooperstown.
Wow.
He's
Wow.
somebody, And
Yeah.
Brett Booty connected us with him, and just they took off from there. Yeah, it's hard. Listen, it's not easy getting donations. This year's been rough because
Okay.
a lot of things are going on out in life for people.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
money's
Yeah.
tight. As you can see, our leagues are demising little by little. But I'm making connections. I'm always out there working, trying to get donations, and we'll fill up that basement like we always do. You know, little by little. And
So
this
how
this
how
definitely being here is helping us. And I appreciate it.
hmm
You know.
Of course.
so
Yeah.
how
No, it's the
often
least we can do. Come on.
do you try and send a shipment?
Yeah.
Once a year.
Once a year?
Once a year. Yep.
Once a
We
year.
try to coordinate that so when Carlos goes down there during his family time, which is also turned into his work time because it's really work, man. He goes
Yeah, of
down there,
course.
spends half his
Yeah.
time with his family and half his time doing this. And I can't be more grateful to him for it.
So what time of year is that generally? So people
Either
know.
before Christmas or after Christmas. But
Okay.
Normally we try to get everything ready to send it
November.
by Christmas,
Yeah.
Okay.
November, December,
Yep.
and then when I'm sure that everything is in my parents' house, and then I said, okay, they
And then you
normally
go down.
is at the end of February,
Yep.
between February and
March.
March or April.
Okay. So right
My
before the
listen,
season.
listen. My only problem with him going down there at that time is, yo, this guy goes into the pica pollo factories and is eating all the chicken over there. And comes back 100 pounds overweight. So when we go to spring training, you can't run, you can't hit the ball. So that's my only concern about me
Such an
going on these
ass,
trips
right,
from now
Carlos?
on.
Such an
Yeah,
ass.
I gotta go down there and duct tape his mouth and just make sure he's working and being with
He,
his
he
family.
turns into
Robles being
Pablo
Robles,
Sandoval.
Robles being Robles.
Yep, Robles being
Yeah.
Robles.
So went over there this year,
Every year it's been like that for
I
4 years now.
I got at the airport at 4 a.m. So at 5:30 a.m. I was at my parents' house taking a 2 hour nap because the same day I have a couple of friends over there that they helped me to open the boxes and split like catcher's equipment, bats and everything, split it, take it apart, and then uh, by 9 a.m. we have the room full of equipment split everywhere trying to separate, and then uh, that's another thing, like those equipment they are storage for a long time in the basement, so I have to wear a mask every time because of
Mm.
dust and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That affected a little bit, but it worth it.
So, can you guys think of any like specific story or a special kid that embodies the impact that your
Oh,
foundation
that's
Oh,
has
that's
had?
that's
definitely.
that's his right here, man. He has to go.
Yeah.
He has to
No,
go.
those two different stories. I have a friend of mine. He has a program over there. So we play in the Padres together in the minors. And then when I, like in my third year of the foundation, I knew because of my brother that he has a program. So I told my brother, get me his contact because I know in that area he lives, they need it. And then I contact him, and then when I talked to him directly, he said, "I whatever help you give me, I appreciate it. But I have this kid, like his parents, his mother is a work as a housekeeper in the house, and his father is a security by the border, like from Dominican Republic and Haiti. And then he has a talent, but he doesn't have any help. I bring it to the field without any payment or something for free because I know he can do a good player. He can be a good player. I need a glove for him and cleats if you have the chance to bring it to me. So that was a
He was playing
problem.
in shoes, right? And he was
Yes,
playing in dress shoes, guys.
and
This
then
kid be
Wow.
showing
no,
up
no,
to
no,
practice. That's
that's
the
not
same
the
kid.
one.
That's
No,
the
Wow.
same kid.
Wow.
and then uh, Robles, we went together. That's the first time Robles went over there with
Oh, you
me.
talk about
Yes,
Alpha.
yes.
Yeah, the Alpha.
And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
so this kid, I brought the cleats, helmets, a bat, and a glove, and then plus whatever I bring to the rest of the team. And that kid, like 2 years ago, 2 years after, my friend called me. Hey, guess what? You remember the kid that you gave me the glove, the cleats for him? He's gonna be drafted with 2 million bucks.
No way.
What?
Wow.
Yeah,
He got
yeah,
1.8 from the race.
yep.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
that was the first one. And the other one was lately, 2 years ago. I saw in TikTok this little kid in La Romana.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this one
And
hurt
then,
me.
and then
That hurt me. I
when
remember
I
that.
saw the video, he was in wearing shoes,
I told him you gotta go take care of this kid right
a
away.
broken shoes. He was on the field and things like
Wow.
that. Oh, I break in tears that time. And then
And he's playing in dress shoes.
Jesus.
I sent a text, a messenger via TikTok trying to talk to the guy. Finally, they answer, and then I make connections. So
Wow.
my trip was like probably
We sent them a special box. I remember that.
it
Wow, you
was
found
on
that
it
kid.
was no it was like by October or something like that. So I wasn't planning to go there for about 5 or 6 months.
We just wanted him to have his
So
cleats and his
immediately
gloves.
I
Yeah.
contact Otari. I
Oh.
contact Otari. I said, "Hey,
Give me some
do we
money.
have some money in the account? I need this money because I have this kid and I want to send something to him before we go there." So I went to store. I bought a two pair of
Yeah.
cleats, a
Yeah.
glove.
Remember that.
I bought him
You took care of.
sneakers, dress shoes, sandals, shorts, jeans.
Oh my
You
gosh.
know, completely not just about baseball. It was
Yeah.
just
I
like
wanted to let him know that somebody was there.
everything.
That
That
Yes,
somebody was thinking about him.
yes,
Somebody
and
cared.
then
out of heart.
so
Yeah.
I sent the box over there, and then the guy called me on video call. His trainer, his coach, in video call, showed me that he received the box and he was
Oh.
opening. He was like 7 years old,
Yeah, that's one of the
Oh.
best stories. One of the ones we thrive
and
off.
that he was
Yeah.
like smiling, and then
And he got to meet him. He actually went there and
and
met him.
then my
Oh
first
wow.
yes, when I went over there the year after, and then I went to La Romana. I bring donations to the league and things like that, and then I met the kid.
Dude.
I have a picture
Wow.
that is
Yeah.
like
Wow.
Awesome.
Dude, that was
Awesome.
one of the highlights, to be honest with you. That's one of the
yes.
best stories we can share with you, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude,
Because
That's
this kid,
Carlos.
you know,
incredible.
this kid
If
had
you
nobody to
go,
help him.
if you go to our Facebook page, you can find the video over there
Of the kid.
of the kid
Oh, I gotta check that
and the
out. That's
pictures
amazing.
receiving the boxes. I posted everything but that was priceless.
Yes.
There's no
Yeah.
word that you can
Wow.
explain the feeling
Yep.
about it.
Mm-mm.
When Carlos told me about this kid, I said, "This is what my dad was talking about. This is what we're
Yeah.
here to do.
You're
Let's get to it."
you're changing lives, dude. You're
Yeah.
Dude, listen.
you're changing people's lives.
Listen,
right?
our motto with these kids is we're not here to try to make you MLB players. We're here for you to enjoy life. We're here for you to educate yourself.
Yep.
And someday, maybe with your baseball or whatever talent you have, you can see the world and meet people of all walks of life. That's what I'm more care
So
about.
let me
The
ask you
people-
guys.
Yep.
Did you get a cut of that 1.8 million? And is he
Man,
buying
we don't care
is
about
he
that.
buying you shoes now at this point?
Man, this kid don't need to do that, man. We're just proud of what he's
No.
turning out to be. You
Uh,
know? I want to make sure he's in college with that money. That's what I care about.
Yeah.
You know?
my friend told me. I told my friend, "You owe me a bottle of Brugal." That was my bid. A bottle of rum. So when I got there, we met. We were hanging out, spending some times, and then he brought me my bottle of Brugal. I said,
Yeah.
"Now we are going to drink." I said, "No. If you want to drink, you buy one because this is mine."
Hey, now you guys see why Mother Teresa over here needs to start going to Dominican trips with him? Gotta keep an eye on this guy, man. Huh?
Sounds like he's doing just fine.
Yeah, he's doing good. I can't be more proud of all the work that
That's
Carlos does.
amazing work. You guys
Yeah,
are
he
doing
does.
amazing work.
He's the backbone of this foundation, without a doubt. You know, the
Wow.
rest of us just fall in place and try
No,
to.
it's I don't consider that.
He's
This
too
is like
humble.
a baseball team. You have a first baseman, second
Yeah.
baseman.
Yes, it's true.
Everybody's pulling their weight, right?
Yeah.
Not
Right.
not all
Right.
9 players can play in first baseman.
Yep.
They have certain positions they have to
Yeah.
do. That's what
Yep.
is the foundation. We have
Yep.
Otari
Yeah.
behind
Right?
the
Sometimes the pitcher
media,
has a
things like
day,
that.
sometimes the catcher has a day, sometimes the outfield has a day.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
had a
you know
day.
what? There's another individual I got to big up too. That is the great Steve Pinner, because he's our accountant. He's the one that keeps us fair.
All right, so that's where I got confused because I
Yeah.
thought you guys had said
Yeah.
Steve Pinner was
No,
involved, but then you brought up Steve Pinner.
Steve Pinner does our accounting for us, because when you have a nonprofit organization, you have to have an accountant, a lawyer, a board, and I knew all about this because I worked in a nonprofit foundation for 15 years.
Mhm.
So I knew what the structure of building a nonprofit was. I just didn't know how to do the paperwork or
Right.
what we needed to find, and all the guys have stepped up. But Steve Pinner volunteers his time, has never charged us a cent for anything he's done for us. I got to big him up big time because without him, we wouldn't have the status that we have with the government, which is important. You
Yeah,
got to do things legit. You know what I'm saying?
I think I saw he's got one more game to go to reach 300 games in the 18-plus division of the BNBL.
That's
Yeah,
impressive.
he's been around forever.
Well, Pinner's an original BNBO guy.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was there. He was
Yeah.
part of the
He's
first
probably the
16
longest
individuals.
tenured. Yeah, one of the
Yep,
longest.
it was him. He was there, but I have to say his name, the great Paul Harrington, was a big part of that too. Brett Rudy, all those guys were there at Cleveland Circle when they started this whole BNBO thing.
That's where I
We
got
took off
drafted,
from there.
2002.
Yep. I came 4 years later after that. I started in 2006, I believe. So
Dan,
Yeah.
but you were part of one of our championship.
No, no, unfortunately not. I think
Gibby was.
2015. Yes, you were.
Gib-
When we won.
No, Gib
No.
was.
I think I wouldn't give
Championship? No.
Yeah, you were
seems
part
like-
of the Babel, won the Babel championship.
the teams I would
Mhm.
leave
You
would
confused
somehow
them with-
win the
you confused them
championship.
No, Dan. I'm
I
saying
didn't.
about Dan.
Yeah.
No, only
The
championship
San
I have
Diego-
was last year in
No.
the Babel
Oh,
45.
the Paul Harrington League?
Yeah.
We did. Yeah.
Now,
No.
Gib, you won a championship with us, didn't you?
No.
In the Babel?
No.
That year I hit that home run. We didn't win a championship that year? We did.
No.
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 Really?
No.
No. You guys won it, I think, 2 years later?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, crap, man. I thought that year, man, we won the championship for sure. You know,
Must be nice- must be nice.
I know Gibling wasn't, but I think Dan was in the team with us. I'm going to look at the old pictures because
Trust me, I
have
would.
it.
Trust me, I would know if I had won a
Trust me,
championship.
you know.
No, I know.
I wish I was. It seems like the teams after the year after I would leave them, then they would go and win. I know that happened with the White Sox with Gibb, Brett Rudy's White Sox. Yeah, I've only won one as far as I know.
Yeah,
If
but-
I've won another one, that would be great.
You don't know what
I wish
missed
I
out.
won one with you guys.
Gibling in the old Levy.
The
What
old
I the
Libby?
most miss when I joined the team is the race between Robles and Otari and what's the other one?
Chant, always, bro. I'd always kick Otani, but
The final
Always.
game of the season,
always.
they run without cleats,
I kicked his ass. too.
shorts,
Yeah, that's right. George.
Kicked his
a
ass.
big race like that.
Hey, and I'm the only giant to ever beat a dog too. Remember that? Remember that?
You
It's on
should
video.
send me that picture of Franco Otati when he was younger. He looks just like Ralph Macchio.
Oh man, I'll get your Karate Kid poster, no problem.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
I didn't even realize it
Hey.
until they showed me the picture the other night in Walpole.
Hey, you didn't notice? Hey, you didn't notice that on Monday night that we played, he was wearing his Karate Kid.
Yeah, he had the
thing around his head?
bandana around his helmet.
Yeah.
I had no idea why until
Yeah, Frank.
after the
amazing.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie. Listen, Frankie's the silent leader, man. He doesn't like taking credit for anything, but I don't think this foundation would be standing the way it is without all the work he's put in. You know.
So at this point, what do you guys need? Right. So if we were to ask our listeners to send you guys stuff, I mean, equipment, always, money. What
Yeah.
is that kind of?
You know?
One,
Honest to God, well, we need baseball equipment right now more than anything.
Okay.
like,
My basement's pretty empty right now.
Johnny, like
Okay.
what? Like what exactly? Tell me. Baseballs, bases.
Baseballs,
What?
cleats, bats,
Whatever it
Gloves.
is in terms of baseball,
gloves, more than anything. We need gloves.
Oh, okay. I've got a
yes.
couple of those actually because my son gave up.
Gloves. We need
Do you-
gloves. We need catcher's gear.
Do you ever go to like
Anything
secondhand
baseball
secondhand
Huh?
sports
Right.
places and buy stuff there and donate it?
I've
Hey.
been talking to what's that company?
Secondhand.
Next.
Oh, play it again.
Play against sports. Yeah,
been-
I've been in talks because I have one around the corner from my house here in Leominster.
yeah. I got one.
So
There's one close.
I've been in there talking to those guys and talking to the one in Waltham, see what we can work out. See if I can get a deal, maybe buy some stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because their prices aren't bad, and if we can do a drive, a fundraiser, and get money and go buy stuff, we don't have a problem doing that either. You know?
Yeah, I wonder if at the 100 inning game this year we can have a drive.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I was
I would
thinking about
appreciate
something
That's a
that.
like
great
that.
idea.
Yeah,
That's a
right.
great
Yeah, if we
idea.
could just
Like in
have
a
like bring
bar,
your stuff
yeah.
so we can just drop it off.
Right.
Because I think
Yep.
sometimes that's the hard
Yes.
part when people want to donate stuff. It's like arranging the pickup and the drop off. But if we have a
Yes.
box at the 100 inning game, I
Yeah.
know I have a
Yes.
basement full of stuff right now from
Yeah,
my
chances
kids.
Yes.
are every ball player has something that they
Something.
Yes.
no longer
Well,
use.
but
Yeah.
every ball player has also who has kids has tried to get their kids to play, right?
Yes. This is true. And they all grow
And
their
buys
stuff and
them
they
all
don't
the
use it anymore.
stuff, and then they
Yep.
turn out to be a fencer like mine.
Yep. Yep. 100. Listen, the 100 is a great idea. The banquet's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
The YBO banquet, the BPO banquet, all
Yeah.
those places are great ideas. And I got all the connections to deal with that, and I'm working on it to get it done. I was talking to Franzi today about it. Franzi's with the BPL.
I just
Now,
saw
a lot of
Francis.
these guys
Yeah.
play with me too, so
Right.
I'm lucky that I'm able to network that way too. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of like every town has like an everything free page, where they give away stuff, and I see all the time people just giving away tons of,
Yeah.
equipment, but also different sports too. But
Hey,
I think that that's something that people can do easily is just kind of grab that stuff and then
Yep.
send it your way.
listen, honest to God, any ideas that you hear or you feel, send them to us. We will work with. I will get to work right on it right away. Anything you feel I could do to get donations. Is what we need right now more than anything, because this year for some reason it's been kind of bleak. To be
Mhm.
honest with you,
Yeah, this has
and
definitely, I
it's-
think, been a hard couple of years for people. So
Yeah,
I think
it's,
a lot
the
of
change
people are
of
feeling that,
government,
Yeah.
politics, people
Yeah.
living their lives, people
Yeah.
worrying about
But
their
we
money.
we can't
I get
forget
it.
the joy though, right? I think that's
And
the thing that we all have to keep going is the joy. And the kids are the
yeah,
ones who
yes.
they're the ones who breathe that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Have you tried?
Listen, I'm a man of patience, and I know things will change
Mhm.
sooner than later,
yeah.
and things will go back to normal.
Have you
Right.
tried reaching out to the bananas? Maybe they can.
That's something I was talking to
Oh,
Brett
that's a
Rudy
great
about.
idea. Yeah.
Something I was talking to Brett Rudy about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now that Brett Rudy's does the All-Star game, I'm gonna toot his horn about that too.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the
Yeah.
award. I
bring
know.
it
Yeah,
back.
Yeah,
I do.
I want
Oh,
to
look
bring.
at that.
I want to bring that up. I know you guys
What's
won
that from?
an award. Hold on, let me blow it up,
There we go.
Carlos.
And Gib, you were
Yeah,
there
keep it
when I
right
got
there.
this award. Remember?
Uh,
Yeah, sure
Hold on.
was.
You were in the initial picture.
Dude, I remember that.
Yep.
it's hard to see, but can you read what it says on the?
Yeah,
On the
read
on
it
the
to us.
plaque?
What does it say?
So it's a Club Deportivo Las Guaranas. Is like Las Guaranas is a small like a neighborhood from uh, north part of San Francisco.
Man, I also heard that it's a very dangerous area.
And then it says to the South Shore Giants Foundation as it's a recognition of our support.
That's wonderful.
Yes, this is the first one given. You remember we brought it to the practice.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
I
was
sure
there. I
do.
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the first one, and then we have received a couple more, and they are hanging in a good places.
Yeah, the second award we got, I made sure Franco Totti got that one, the BPL award.
Awesome.
So this one, like it was the first one, I gave it up to Robles because I think he is the one who support me at the first, and he deserved it to have it hanging.
He sure did.
It's amazing.
And the second award, as soon as we got our hands on it at the BPO banquet, I said to Franco Totti, I was like, nobody deserves this award more than you, bro. And he has that one. Franco Totti.
Awesome.
Some
Awesome.
good guys, man, doing some
Yeah,
good things.
yeah, we've been blessed to have some really great people come on, and this is just such a beautiful thing to do for kids.
Well,
Hey, John-
one of the things that I think why this is happening is because I consider everything a brotherhood of baseball. It's just not the Giants. It's every baseball team. If you can see, everybody knows each other. Everybody will have
Yeah.
a beer after the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no bad blood. There is none of that, and
Yeah.
not here in the northeast region of the where we're living at when it comes to baseball. Even in New
Yeah.
Hampshire, Rhode Island, wherever I go play, everything's
Yeah.
a brotherhood. I notice everybody takes care of each other.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
All hands on deck, right?
no, trust me, it's you could see it throughout this whole northeast region. You know,
Mhm.
So, I can't believe it's been 12 years, by the way, that you guys have been doing this.
It's
Um,
amazing.
but
Went by
what,
quick.
yeah, what would you say this whole journey has like taught each of you, either about giving back, community, or baseball in itself?
Well, me personally, it's taught me to live life and to try to wake up every day and be a better human being. And like I said, my dad taught me that kids were an asset to the world, and you gotta give back. You just can't take from this world. You gotta find a way to give back, whether it's trying to help a homeless individual or trying to help somebody with diabetes, somebody struggling with cancer. You give back, and it's just the right thing to do. Just can't go to work every day and put that money in your pocket and say this is what life is about.
Yep.
Like, you find a way to give back one way or another. You'll
Yeah.
feel better about yourself when you wake up in the morning. You
Yeah,
know?
and it's amazing. Obviously you guys aren't looking for anything, in
No, not at
return.
all,
It's
bro.
all about it's all about
It's all about
giving.
trying to give back, man, and try to help these kids. Try to become great human beings. You know?
Yeah. What a message.
Yeah, I'm sure
Oh,
just
there's
seeing
something
the
funny.
looks on their faces is,
Oh,
Something,
yeah.
sorry.
no.
Something funny about my son. So I have my son and my nephew over there.
Hmm.
So I used to buy them like same cleats, same gloves. They were playing fielder both, so I tried to get same thing for both.
Hmm.
But eventually, like my son seeing what I was doing and things like that, he always has the opportunity that I didn't have. He always have two, three, four pair of cleats.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
then one day he called me, like, I need a new cleats. So he's like, how you need a new cleats if you have like four? No, I give it out to some kids that they need it.
Oh,
See,
that's
that's
Wow.
that's a
awesome.
good
Oh,
feeling.
That's
that.
awesome.
Ah,
And you
Mm,
guys,
dude.
you guys know Steven. You guys know
Yeah.
Steven.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Steven's
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
he
surprised.
could listen. His head could be
wow.
so high up if he wanted to be that person, but he's not. Steven
Wow.
is learning from us to be a humble human being. He's a good kid. You know.
Hmm.
Same
They
thing with
are.
his nephew.
They emulate what they see, man.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh man,
know.
we've been teaching
Baseball
these kids.
players.
They've been around everything. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying
Mm-hmm.
to pass on the legacy to them in the future. They'll be
Yeah.
passing on. We'll pass the torch on to them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. Yep.
And he's on the mound tomorrow in the last game of the American Legion.
Hell yeah. Let's
Wow.
Nice,
go.
That's
nice.
awesome.
Maybe we're umping. Where's the game?
In the
pick them
DR.
up.
Yeah, probably are.
Mhm.
Oh, it's in the DR. That's right.
Yeah, we're
I
probably
wouldn't be
on.
surprised if Walter
He's probably
signed
out
us.
there.
9 a.m.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't put it past Walter to
No,
sign
I
us
wouldn't.
even out there.
Do sign you a game in the DR.
Um, Robles.
Yes, sir.
So if your dad could see what the whole thing has become, the foundation, because obviously he was, the person behind all this. What do you think he would say to you if he was still around?
Man, my dad's saying about anything because he's a very humble individual was we're alive. Let's thank God for that. Keep living. Keep trying to be the best human being you could be. We're alive. In Spanish, he would say "estamos vivos," and I live by that.
Oh, sweet.
I live by that. I live by that every day, and I thank God that I'm able to breathe this air and try to do right. You know, try to pass it on to my grandkids and my daughter now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's
That's all we
to
can
me,
do.
family is everything, and I wouldn't be here without family. When I say family, I include everything around me, which is the baseball brotherhood, because
Yeah.
it's my family.
The
you know,
family you've created. Yeah.
I can't take credit for that. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't mean that you personally. I mean that the family that you create in as your family, right? So like I
Yes,
didn't grow up with
yes,
family myself, and so my family are the family that I created, my friends,
yes.
my,
Yeah.
but
Well,
yeah.
you know why I'm like this. I grew up with my mother as an only child, raised by my grandmother.
Mm,
So I didn't know what it was like to have brothers or sisters or cousins and stuff like that around me. I
yeah.
had to travel to be around all that stuff. Like I'd go to Guatemala or LA. So as I got older, my friends became my family. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
So, I treat everybody the same,
Yep.
everybody. I try to, with
Hmm.
love and respect and just try to be humble about everything.
Yeah, it shows.
That's the way my old man taught me to be in. I'm trying to, like I said, continue his legacy, try to
Hmm.
do better than what he taught me. And my family
Pass
also
that on.
supports what I do, and that's been a lot of
Yeah,
help.
that's wonderful.
I got a good wife at home. I got an amazing daughter.
Mhm.
That my daughter is always there for me. Drop of a phone call. She's always there to give me a good kick in the ass if I need it, as we like to say.
That's what
And
daughters are good
Carlos
for.
Carlos is
Yeah,
surrounded by some amazing family. So
yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
Well, you guys are
basically,
doing God's work.
Absolutely, man. I
we're
think a lot of
trying.
Yeah.
that family would be proud of you, Johnny.
They're
Just
Yeah.
just
you
a
just
little
keep
bit of a
grinding away, right?
messengers.
We're trying, man. We're trying to make this world a better place for everybody, man. Especially the kids.
Yeah.
Yep. So again, where can people follow, donate, or get involved with the South Shore
Um,
Giants Foundation?
SouthshoreGiantsFoundation.com.
Dot
We
com.
have our own website. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. We don't do TikTok. We don't do Snapchat. Well, none of that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
it's
Yeah,
all the kids are.
probably we'll do it later because
uh, Frankie's been lazy lately. He's not been going viral.
He's been starring in movies. The Karate Kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he's too
yeah,
busy.
yeah.
He's too busy making Karate Kid movies right now. Did you
Yeah.
guys see the latest Karate Kid movie? It's pretty damn good. And that
Yeah,
guy
I did.
really does look
Oh,
like
the new
Frankie.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
Oh
He
Yo,
yeah, he
does.
does look
it's,
like Frankie. Yes, for
swear to God,
sure.
I'm seeing
Yeah.
Frankie.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
crazy. It's
it is
crazy. I
crazy,
never,
man.
I never put the two and two together until, yeah, the other night when
Yeah,
you guys mentioned it.
yeah,
so
but
if the people wants to know everything about us, if they go to the Facebook page, there is a link that is going to take them
Perfect.
all through we go, any
Hmm.
information,
We'll post
also
it
the
on our
people
page too.
Yeah, we'll
yeah,
put it
can
up on our page.
donate.
Yep.
yeah. Donations is
The
what we
people
need.
can donate through that
Oh,
page.
great.
All about us. You can see a couple of pictures and things like that, and how we started and our commitment with the community.
Yeah. And once
Awesome.
again, Franco Totti. Franco Totti started that website. Franco Totti does all that work. He's like the silent leader here when it comes to all that stuff. Gotta give him credit.
And Jose Aquino, Isaacs.
Yeah.
You know Isaacs probably more than me. He buy a bat for every game in every league he plays. Every game. So
And a
then
pair of
at the end
cleats.
at the end of the season, I know he has donate bats like probably he barely take one at bat. He didn't get a base hit, so he give it up.
Yeah. Listen. There's so many to mention, man. So many great guys out there, man, that have given us
Yeah.
such great donations. I don't even know where to start.
So,
But there's a couple out there that stand out. And
And especially Jose Aquino too.
yeah, Jose Aquino's been a big part of this too. Jose,
what are the
Jose,
ages? Sorry, what are the ages for the kids that you're donating to? So if people were to donate equipment, what are
um,
the ages?
Yeah,
from
good
Pee-wees all the
question.
way up to 17, 18 years old
So
to
Pee
young
Wee's what, like
adults.
6, 5, 6?
No, I'm looking for 4 or 5 year olds. I want these kids
Oh,
playing
okay,
baseball.
okay,
I want
okay,
Pee-wees. I don't know. Those are,
Even
those are
okay.
my favorites.
All right,
no,
perfect.
even
All right,
for men's league.
Yeah,
okay.
we hold
So just
those.
Because
Yeah,
anything.
we do.
yeah,
Anything.
because sometimes we get a package of uniforms like for our league 38 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Those don't fit to the kids, so we donate also to they're now they are playing more master baseball over there than they used to. And then so
Mm-hmm.
they also some we don't do it like same way with the kids, but at least we help them with a couple of bats,
Yeah,
helmets.
yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All
the
right,
kids
good
are
to
the
know.
priority
But
for
the
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
priority are the kids.
Yep.
yeah.
You guys should collaborate with Aiden Freeberg, my teammate. He was our week episode 8 guest. He paints like cleats.
Oh yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
I'm sure he
dude,
could do something
unreal.
with like the DR.
Yeah.
We should.
Mm-hmm.
We should, man.
Yeah,
We should. I was thinking about going over to Play It Against Sports and buying that whole wall of cleats. They're selling bronze for like $5 a
they got
box.
great
Sure.
deals.
Yeah.
So that might be a great idea, dude. Because these kids over there, they did everything, man.
Yeah.
You know what? One of the things that inspired me to come back here and use my talent to be social with people is the fact that I saw a kid I saw these kids playing with a stick made of wood for a bat, a ball wrapped up in a towel and duct tape,
Huh.
with the rock was in the middle of that, and that's what they were playing with. So I want to change all that stuff over there and
Yeah.
help these kids.
Johnny, here's an idea too. I just kind of thought of what Play It Again sports will do, right? Is if you have like say other equipment, like say soccer shin pads or whatever, they'll take that, right, and they'll give you a store credit. So then you could go and use that store credit to buy just baseball stuff, right? So that's also an idea. If you have old football stuff or soccer stuff that you need to get rid of, go to Play It Again Sports, get a credit, buy some baseball stuff for us, right?
That's not bad. No, did
That's
we
awesome.
lose? Did we lose?
Oh,
We lost them.
It
I
looks
think
like
they're frozen.
Yeah, they're frozen up on us, huh?
If you guys can hear us, just rejoin the feed. Yeah, hopefully we'll get them back, or maybe it's the software. I don't know. No.
Well, if the
yeah,
three
we
of us
lost
are
them.
here,
Yeah.
Still here.
maybe their phone died.
Yeah, join back, guys, if you can.
If you
can still
can.
hear this. But-
But if not, I mean, what a wonderful organization, and I mean, we have all of the information, so people should be able to find it really easy.
Yes.
So,
I'll tell you what, like when I first joined the Giants way back when, it was always how Johnny was. Like sometimes it takes a little long getting used to a team and it was finding out how you fit in. Like when those guys say like they treat everyone like family, like I was brought in right away. Like, and you could tell right away that they had something brewing, and it was those
Yeah.
early years that they had. Johnny was always about doing something else. There was always like he said, he had mentioned, Dan Bowe's kid, Nico,
Oh, yeah.
he has some medical issues. And yeah, it was like we did things for him to help him out. And, it was, you see that Carlos's phone died, I guess.
is that what it was?
Send the link to Robles if you have time, D, or
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah, because we were about to end it, but we can at least say bye to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bring them back on just to say bye.
Um,
Sometimes you join a team and they're already a cohesive unit and you feel like an outsider. And sometimes you join
Sure.
a team and they just have arms open and welcome you in. And it's such a different type of experience. And it just makes the game so much better.
It's always one of the things I remember hanging out after games. Every
So awesome.
single game. It
Yeah.
was not just one game on a Saturday. It was like every game. Like, I can't do this again, boys.
How awesome.
do you guys have your
What good
phones?
dude.
Because they're not stored on my iPad. Or are you guys both
Do I
using your
have-
phones?
I'm
Yeah.
using my.
Oh, they're back. Here we go.
Oh, okay, sweet.
They are back.
Sorry.
They're back. No, that's all right. That's all right.
All right, Carlos' phone died.
No, that happens.
The man.
We should
This one's
definitely
tech-
give people like a list of things that they need
Technical
to do
issue.
before
yeah,
they join.
yeah. Make sure you charge your phone.
Yeah.
Scan the
Phone,
background.
headphones,
tripod-
camera,
tripod.
light. Yeah. Totally.
Are you in like
totally.
full? Are you in full uniform?
Yeah, I just came to play baseball.
Oh, you just came from the.
Did you guys
uh,
just
of
come?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man, I gotta big up the a couple of leagues too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
guys.
No, it's all right. So the
Oh,
South Shore
well.
Giants, the only team you guys you're just in the Babel, right? You're no longer in the
No.
in the
Nah,
28.
we're spread out, man. Now I got the South Shore Giants team out here in Leominster
Oh yeah, that's right.
that I run
Leominster
with
League.
Hugh Cornwell.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Leominster League out here, to Scott Fuller. He's the president of the league, and
There's
they've
so
been
many
very
leagues
supportive.
that you don't even know about. In
Dude, I heard the
Boston.
talent
there's
in
so
that
many
league is
leagues.
great,
Listen,
Johnny, right?
I listen. I got to tell you about this league out here. I like to see a Masters Leominster League All-Star game happen for one particular reason. For 38 plus, the Masters it's a very competitive league. It's one of the best leagues that I participate in. But out here in Leominster, it's a hidden gem. You got about 8 teams out here, 7, 8 teams. Each team has a guy throwing 80 to 90 miles an hour.
Wow.
Wow.
It's serious baseball, and I didn't know this was out here until I moved out here. You know,
And
so
what age is that? What age
it's a
is?
38 plus league.
38
Oh, is it?
plus, yeah.
It is.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes. So I started a South Shore Giants team out here with Hugh Cornwell. He's the manager of our baseball team, and we've been building up here little by little. I've been bringing
Wow.
guys up here. You know,
That's
and
awesome.
this year we've been a little bit more competitive than what we have been in the last years. But it's not easy trying to build something when you're sticking your head into the lion's den. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And that's what
Yeah,
it is out here. It's the
bound
lion's
to
den.
get bit.
You know, there's a baseball team out here called the Grays. These guys have been together since they were 12 years old playing
wow,
baseball.
Oh my
that's
God.
crazy.
They're amazing.
I
So
That's
bet.
crazy. That's crazy.
They know what each other's going to do before they even think it.
trust me, these guys have been playing ball that long together.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still
So
think
yeah.
Robles has recruited more players for his teams than anyone
It's got
I
to be
know
up
in
there.
the
Gotta be.
BNBL.
Trust me, hey, I wear a bib when I do recruiting.
uh,
Now, hey, believe it or not, though, one of my biggest recruiting grounds for our organization is the winter ball game. The
Winter
winter
ball
ball
game, yeah.
game. Yeah,
It's so cold.
the winter ball game, because everybody goes and plays there, and I just talk to
Yeah,
guys. Hey,
yeah.
you want to try this out?
It is
that's where
crazy.
you got me.
Yeah,
You know,
the
that
banquet. I think the banquet's another big one. People
Mm.
yes.
managers trying to get people to leave their teams.
The
Yeah.
banquet.
That's,
At the banquet, I really don't try that much because I know everybody's with their crew. I don't want to get
yeah,
Yeah.
beat up.
yeah. You gotta be like, let
Yeah.
me get you
I
a
don't want to get beat
beer.
up by somebody, but
Yeah,
I try to recruit guys. Listen, I try to recruit guys that I know will fit in, and guys that aren't. I kind of say to play
I f-
for championships. I want guys that try to come and have a good time and compete, and then build from there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
yeah. You recruited me,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
I feel
And
honored.
then that was a fun year, and
Yep.
and me and Gib, I can't even, dude. We made some history together, brother.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
did.
You know,
Some great
did,
years.
bro. Those were great years, man.
Yeah.
Everybody I talked to, Gib, and I was talking to Bobby Gibbons today. Everybody says how they miss those days at Caleta.
Coletta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Those Caleta days when we got Caleta through Tony Andalonis,
Yeah.
then we
Those
started playing
early Sunday
28 over there.
mornings. Yeah.
Yep. Everybody talks about Caleta, man. When we had Daryl, we had all those guys, remember?
The
Yeah.
Asian street dancers in the parking
Yes,
lot.
those are good days, man. Those are great times.
Yeah, we used to hang for hours after.
Yes, yes, those are good times,
Wow.
man.
I mean, that's where you build the chemistry, right?
Yes,
A
in the
lot of
parking lot of a
teams.
baseball field.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Good times. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do when baseball's over. I don't even want to think about that.
It's
Well,
never
hey,
over.
hey,
But
listen, for me, it's steadily coming, man.
I mean,
Every year I say,
Carlos is 65, so he's got to be thinking about retiring soon.
dude, listen, man. If he keeps eating that chicken the way he's eating it and those pork chops, and that day's coming before you know it, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Gib, you weren't there,
No,
but
he
he
kept
probably
doing
hit a
the same.
400-foot double off, or maybe it was a triple at Walpole. A couple of my guys still think the ball was foul, but that ball was crushed. Yeah, you crushed that ball.
Definitely the Greek assassin
Well,
thought
the,
it was
the,
the
the,
foul.
the right
Yeah.
field, the right field said that the ball lands like
And
2 feet
Cal,
in the line.
Yeah,
but Cal, hey,
Cal thinks it.
Cal was the main one saying, "Oh, that
Yeah,
ball was
yeah,
foul.
he definitely thought it was
That
foul.
ball's foul. You guys are full of shit." I'm like, no, Cal,
I
that
sent
ball
your
was
video
good,
to
man.
the team text thread, and yeah, Cal was still insistent that it was foul.
Mm.
And the funny thing is like that same guy I hit a home run here in Leominster the day before.
Yes, that same
Yeah.
picture.
Well, if there was a
Yeah,
fence
he
there,
plays up here. He's on the Brewers with Curry's team.
I didn't know because uh, I was practicing with the guy at third base, giving some ground balls, some tips, and then he came to me before the game and he said, like, this is a open field. I can pitch you here. But I didn't have in mind that that's the same guy for the day before. I do it because Robles told me. Like, that's the guy who hit the home run yesterday.
And you're gonna tell me this guy's not 65? Didn't even know he had faced him the day before that.
It's because no, it's because
I don't know.
I
I
have
don't
I have to know the person, but if you play in so many teams, you face so many different
Yeah.
players that you don't figure like what he looks like because you don't see clothes or something like that. You just facing him in the home plate,
Yeah.
and you are more focused on the way he's holding the ball, what he's going to throw, than watching his face.
Sure.
To me,
I mean,
to me,
most of the time you can pick up the same delivery, Carlos. So I mean, but
to me, it's a Mama Juana problem.
maybe a little bit of both.
Especially when you hide it on him.
Oh, dude, that was so funny, man. I enjoyed that so much. Man, the only thing I was worried about, because I drove in with him in his car that day, he was going to boot me out in 495 in the middle of nowhere. Be there, 'cause-
Oh, that was my plan. That was my plan that night.
Well, guys, yeah. Thank you so much for coming on and keep
Oh,
up the
thank
good
you,
work.
man.
You guys
Thank
are
you
doing
for
God's
the
work.
invitation, and,
Thank you.
We'll definitely
will
promote.
help a lot.
Yeah,
We
let's get
appreciate the support more than anything, you know what I'm saying?
let's get
Yeah,
the word
absolutely.
out early though when these things come up, so we can help spread the word.
Oh, don't worry. Listen, hey, Gib, I spend a lot of time with Bert Rudy on Wednesday nights. We'll be chatting.
Milk that cow.
Yeah, you know, we'll be chatting. You know, but I will listen. I want to say a big thank you to you guys for understanding what we're doing and supporting us.
Of course.
And
Thank
more than
you.
anything, the
Our
love.
pleasure.
Listen, the love away from the baseball field that we all share together. You know,
One love.
all of us. You know,
As Gib always
it needs to
says.
continue. I think if people realize what we do out here in Massachusetts, everybody else will start doing the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
It's definitely the baseball community out here takes care of each other, and I wouldn't want it any other way. You know,
Likewise.
Absolutely.
Well said,
Agreed.
buddy.
Yeah.
you know,
Yep. Yep.
there are no egos out here. You know, which is a
That's
great
right.
thing. You know?
That's right.
And I want to thank you guys for keeping my brothers in memory, Elvin and Georgie. That meant a lot to me.
Of course.
You know,
Absolutely.
because they're very missed.
Yeah.
They were a big part of our organization, and you guys are awesome. You know,
Yeah.
I fully support what you're doing with your podcast here. And you guys ever need anything from us, we're here for anything.
Likewise.
Oh no, don't worry.
Likewise.
Don't worry about us. We're just big kids. We'll help you guys with the little kids though. So we'll definitely get this information out there. We can, talk about the 100 innings having a bin, but definitely we'll put your stuff on our website as well. So
I appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
We really do. You
absolutely.
know, and I want to be clear about 100 innings. I would love to participate in 100 innings, but
But it's Adams
unfortunately,
Field, right?
oh no, it's not that it's Adams. I've been having a slot with the Paul Harrington tournament up in Cooper's
Oh.
for about 14, 15 years now.
Mhm.
That's why I'm not able to go to 100 innings. I was always hoping that they change the date for 100 innings so they don't
Yeah,
they don't fall on the
coincide.
same weekend, you know.
Yeah, there's
Right.
a couple tourneys I think that happened that weekend too. Yeah.
But as you guys know, I'm a big Paul Harrington fan. Always have been, and I'm still a big supporter of the Bay Boy, even though I moved out here to Leominster.
Mhm.
So
There's nothing wrong with having allegiances, buddy. I
No.
mean, like you said, that's part of networking, right? You know?
yeah. I try, and kudos to Jeff Coveney too, man. Coveney's been very supportive towards Sue over at the BNBL. And now I got this guy out here, Scott Fuller. He's my teammate on my 50 plus team on Saturdays, but he's the president of the league out here. He's another great individual. So
Nice.
I talk to all these individuals on a regular basis, and I'm trying to build with them to
Oh,
keep
great.
baseball rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
How
we're in
many-
demise. I hate to
How
say.
many, how many teams are you on, Robles?
Right now,
Yeah.
6 this year. I cut it down to
6?
6 instead of 8.
Cut it down to
Oh my
6.
God.
Yeah,
I thought 3 was a lot.
6 teams, man. I play baseball every day, but Friday nights. If I'm not home on
Wow.
Friday nights, you know what's gonna happen. It's my
I gotta
wife's
say,
birthday.
Gib and I talked about this but your game, when I first knew you to now, like your baseball game has come around like
Oh, dude, I'm the little engine that never stopped, man. And Gib will go to practice with me, and he knows. Gib knows.
Dude, and you have this guy right here.
Oh yeah,
That
this
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
This guy right here has been relentless when it comes to training. Hey, Gib, remember when we
Yeah.
used to hook up at Victory? Me,
Right?
you, and
We go
Escaño?
in the cage and we
Yep.
just hit for
We
like
just
hours.
hack away. Yeah, that's all those days is what has helped me to be the baseball player I am today. You know, I put in the work. You got to put in work to be a baseball
Poor
player.
Ange.
It's 4 a.m. here. I'm
4
dying.
a.m.? Oh, my
fading.
God.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m. I'm fading fast.
I'm amazed you lasted
That's okay.
this long.
I am too, to be
All right,
honest.
all right, guys. Let's give
She's
Ange
delirious.
a break.
I am.
All right, guys. Hey, once again,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Tip our hats off to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Keep doing the good work that you're doing, and you
You
guys ever
too.
need anything from us, we're here, man. You know.
Likewise.
Big shout out
Likewise,
to
man.
everybody out there.
Keep
Yeah.
up the good work.
I
Anything
think we
we
should
can do.
definitely do that 100 inning thing, the donation box.
Yeah,
I think
we'll
we
see
should
what we can
definitely
do.
do that.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
It's the least Walter can do it for us after this week.
Actually, with all the equipment that people usually leave behind, including myself, I left my catcher's
Yeah.
mask. You could probably make fill a box of equipment.
Probably put together a team.
Yeah, people
sure,
forget stuff
for
all
sure.
the time.
For sure. And you know what? And I'll make sure to have some Giants hitters yet that 100 innings. So,
Good.
you know,
Good.
to make it happen. All right.
Tell them to come to
Yeah.
the third base side. That's the cool side.
Well, O'Leary is there every year.
Well,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? You know
Ole.
That
what?
is true.
You know
O'Leary
what?
is
We're
there.
gonna give him the job.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, there you
Mhm.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
It
long as
wouldn't
he's
be
not
the game
getting-
if he doesn't hit me.
or
So
getting
O'Leary,
peed on.
he
Or
hits
getting
you.
peed
O'Leary,
on.
he hits me every year.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have a talk with him about that crap. That can't be happening.
He's the one that got peed on by the dog, right? On the mound.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
also got peed on by a dog. Yeah.
Yeah. On the
There's
mound.
great video of that.
Yeah.
Really?
I think it was in
Yeah.
the documentary. It was in that documentary.
It's in the documentary. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the poor bastard.
Yeah.
That ain't no right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, guys.
He said it didn't hit him, but I think you can tell in the video it does.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
Judge
guys.
O'Leary.
Godspeed and thank you for everything, man.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Thank you
guys.
guys. Keep
Keep
up the
doing
good
your
work.
guys' work.
Sooner, right?
All right, we'll see each other soon on the baseball
Yes,
field,
we
right?
sure will.
Absolutely.
Thank
All right,
you, guys.
thank you for the opportunity to be on your show, too.
Of course.
Right?
Of
Oh,
course.
thanks for coming.
South Shore Giants
Yeah,
Foundation.com.
Vacations in where is
Amsterdam. Amsterdam. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
For
you.
the rest of your vacation.
2 more days.
And thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Keep up the good work.
Bye, guys.
Talk
Alright, good
soon.
night.
All right. Good night. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
Still with us, Ange?
And John.
I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging
so
in there.
impressed.
Trooper, man.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you.
Trying. I did take a shower to wake up a little bit, but now
Yeah.
it's leaving my body.
Well,
Everything is just telling me
Go
to go to sleep.
get some rest. Unless you have something for
I will.
your
So
segment.
I have one thing,
All
and
right.
I'm just gonna say it really quickly. Or did you wanna do
Yeah,
the?
why not?
Okay. All right.
Because I want to see how well you do this at 4 a.m. Actually.
Yeah, right. It's super fast from Amsterdam. Your diamonds are a girl's best friend segment, which I obviously okay. Anyways, Kelsey Whitmore, who I talk about all the time, has officially signed with the Women's Pro Baseball League. So we will see her next year. Yep, tryouts are still going on across the country. They were just wrapped up in Chicago, and I think they're going to be in Boston soon. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, I
And
think I
that's all I
forwarded
got.
you an email.
Yeah, you did.
Heather, some girl, Heather, emailed the league looking for, she wants to train for the tryouts. And she's looking to see if we knew of anyone that could, help train her and get ready for the tryouts. So
Yeah, that was
is
so cool.
Anyone out there that can help Heather out so she can get ready for the tryouts? I'm not sure about her
Just come to a
experience.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I misread the email. I thought it was somebody from the league asking if
Looking
people
for
could
help.
come and just warm up and stuff. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
I
I
That's
think
why
said,
you're saying
you should
her
have
on
her on the
podcast.
show.
Yeah.
But then I realized, it was just somebody who wanted to come play. But you should just hit a game.
To add to your little segment, I know Gib umpired one of the showcase games, and there was a female, and she pitched a
Yeah,
complete,
so cool. Talk
complete
about it.
game.
It was a game before ours. I caught the last 2 innings, and actually talked to her during the game.
saw
I didn't
that. I
know
saw you
she had
talking
a
to her.
complete game at that time.
So
was pitching it at
awesome.
the time, but I had a rave to her that, we're doing a podcast, and I know my friend Ange would be absolutely head over heels right now because you're on
Yeah,
the team.
every time.
Come to find out an inning later that she's throwing a gem against the boys. She threw
Sick.
a 3-0 complete game
Unreal.
shutout.
And she had a great swing. I
She
umped.
did have a
One of her.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
We
it. I
had her.
love to see
We
it
had her
every
the day
time.
before, and she played second base.
Awesome.
Yep. So
Awesome.
big shout out to some of these teams that are
Yeah.
willing to take this on, and the girl could play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
we
reason
can
why
play.
she's on the team.
Yeah, she can play.
Yeah.
One
And they're
last-
just getting better and better. And it's so amazing to watch because, I didn't get to grow up playing. I mean, I grew up playing baseball, but I had to stop eventually because when I was a kid, right, as soon as you hit Babe Ruth, as a girl, you couldn't play anymore. So I could play Little League with the boys, but then you were done. And then it was softball, which was fine. But now girls are getting to play baseball straight through. And it's just phenomenal.
Yep. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
One last thing. Because Gib got away with this, I think, last time. Your brother came on and he commented, "Hi, Pokey," and Gib acted like he had no idea what he was talking about. But apparently that's one of Gib's old nicknames. So
Yes, it's
I'd
what
love to know.
my father would call me because I'm a slowpoke, so he would call me Pokey.
Slowpoke.
Oh, I thought it was from Gumby. Gumby and Pokey. Oh.
Actually, I'll find the book for you guys next week. It's from the Pokey Little Puppy. So
Oh, I know that book. No, I have it.
Yes.
Pokey the Little Puppy. Yeah.
So
I
my
just call
father
it
gave
being-
me the book for one Christmas that I still cherish to this day.
Love
But-
it.
Yes, my brothers will tend to call me Pokey. Yes,
I just call it being on Gib time. That's all.
it is being on good time.
Not that I should
Dan,
talk,
you're not
but
much better yourself.
exactly.
I was like, you don't want to go there, buddy. And
My whole
especially
team-
after
my
how
whole
many games
team-
we did this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little late. My whole team was so impressed. I was at our 10 o'clock game at 9:30 this morning. Because I'm usually showing up. Like
Did they
5
tell you
minutes
it was at
before.
8:30?
That's what they.
Did you happen to get any texts from your teammates asking you where you were after first pitch? Because I think I got a couple.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Careful where you throw those jabs, brother.
Yeah. Yep. I deserve it. But anyway,
I
another
love
good
you.
episode.
right,
love
yeah,
you
it
too.
was-
And get some
you're a
rest.
trooper.
Yeah, I got to go to bed, guys. I will
Yep.
see you next week. I'll be resting.
Enjoy the rest of the trip.
Yeah,
Thank you,
enjoy the rest of the
guys.
trip.
I'll send
Next week
pictures.
we don't have a guest yet, but hoping to get Vincent the
But we
dancing
will.
umpire. If not, we'll have someone else. So
We'll
stay
see if we
tuned.
I'll call our boy Tommy, see if he's
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta see how
All right.
Yeah, we
Tom's
still
doing.
got to try that.
We'll
see
Yeah.
what we can
He's
do.
doing all right.
Yeah.
Sounds
All right.
good. All right, guys.
Cool.
Episode
All right, guys.
11.
See you next week. Episode
See you
11 of the
next
book.
week. And have a safe trip back.
Thank
Enjoy
you, I
the
will.
time.
Have fun.
Yep.
I'll see you guys Wednesday.
All right, guys. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram,
Eat a brownie for me,
and
Ange.
Spotify.
I will.
Yeah, eat a couple. All right. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.